The sun hung low on the horizon, painting the ocean in hues of gold and crimson as the dive boat rocked gently on the waves. Captain Jake stood at the helm, his weathered face turned towards the horizon, a cigarette dangling from his lips. A group of eager divers huddled around him, their wetsuits gleaming in the fading light. Among them was Emily, a rookie diver with a fiery determination to conquer the depths of the ocean. She had always been drawn to the mysteries hidden beneath the waves, the thrill of exploring the unknown calling to her like a siren song. But little did she know that this dive would be unlike any other, that the secrets lurking in the dark waters would shatter her perception of the ocean forever. As the boat reached the dive site, Captain Jake cut the engine and gave a final briefing to the divers. His gruff voice carried over the sound of the lapping waves, cautioning them about the dangers of the open sea. But his words seemed to fall on deaf ears, as the divers eagerly suited up and prepared to descend into the depths. Emily followed the group as they plunged into the water, the cool embrace of the ocean enveloping her. The world beneath the surface was a different realm, a world of shadows and muted colors where sound seemed to disappear into the depths. She swam alongside her companions, the only sound the steady rhythm of her own breathing through the regulator. As they descended deeper, the sunlight faded, replaced by an eerie twilight that seemed to swallow them whole. The water grew colder, the pressure pressing down on Emily's body like a heavy weight. Yet, despite the discomfort, she pressed on, her curiosity driving her forward into the unknown. And then, she saw it, a shadowy shape looming in the darkness, its form indistinct and terrifyingly alien. Panic clawed at her chest as she tried to make sense of what she was seeing, but the creature seemed to defy all logic, a twisted nightmare from the depths of the ocean. The other divers had seen it too, their movements frantic as they tried to swim away from the creature. But it was too late. With a sudden burst of speed, it lunged towards them, its gaping maw filled with rows of razor-sharp teeth. Emily could only watch in horror as it tore through the group, dragging them into the murky depths one by one. She tried to swim away, to escape the nightmare unfolding before her eyes, but the creature was relentless. It pursued her with a chilling determination, its cold eyes fixed on her like a predator stalking its prey. Panic threatened to overwhelm her, but she pushed it aside, focusing on one thing and one thing only: survival. Desperate, she swam towards a nearby rock formation, using it as cover to evade the creature's relentless pursuit. For hours, she remained hidden, her heart pounding in her chest as she waited for an opportunity to escape. But as night fell and the ocean grew silent, she knew that she was not alone. The creature circled the rocks, its inhuman cries sending shivers down her spine. It was intelligent, cunning, a predator that had evolved to survive in the dark depths of the ocean, and it wanted her, the lone survivor of its deadly hunt. As the hours stretched into eternity, Emily's resolve began to waver. Fear gnawed at her, threatening to consume her from the inside out. But then, a spark of determination flared within her, a stubborn refusal to give in to the darkness. With a deep breath, she steeled herself for what lay ahead. She knew that the only way to escape was to confront the creature head-on, to outwit it with her own cunning. Gathering her courage, she slipped into the water, her movements silent and deliberate as she stalked towards the creature's lair. The ocean seemed to hold its breath as she approached, the darkness closing in around her like a shroud. And then she saw it. The creature's massive form loomed before her, its eyes gleaming with a feral intelligence that sent a chill down her spine. But Emily did not falter. With a swift motion, she lunged forward, her hands closing around a sharp rock on the ocean floor. With all her strength, she struck out at the creature, driving the makeshift weapon deep into its flesh. A deafening screech echoed through the water as the creature thrashed in pain, its blood clouding the ocean around them. Emily fought with all her might, striking blow after blow until the creature lay still, its lifeless eyes staring up at her from the ocean floor. Exhausted but triumphant, Emily surfaced, gasping for air as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon. She had faced the depths of the ocean and emerged victorious, a survivor of a nightmare that would haunt her for the rest of her days. As she swam back towards the dive boat, a sense of unease settled over her. The ocean had revealed its true nature to her, a dark and unforgiving realm where life and death danced in a delicate balance. And as she looked out at the vast expanse of water stretching out before her, she knew one thing for certain. This is why divers are afraid of the ocean.